All right, guys, and welcome to this stream here today on Saturday. Yeah, we are back again. By the way, lower this. Back again with some Crusader Kings III, right? A long time ago we started. I don't even know when. I feel like around 2 months ago or 3 months now, maybe. We started or I started a roleplay project for everyone who's new to the channel, which focuses on playing the Rise of Scotland. At first, it worked pretty well because I wanted to connect history together with the game, but as obviously the game and obviously as history itself is pretty not straightforward. It can be super mix. It can go up, it can go down, whatever, right? You can't really do any prognosis or whatever. So we had to sort of leave the path for like historical based content. But that doesn't mean we can still sort of try to act like a typical or like a Scottish emperor would have acted during the High Middle Ages, as you guys can see now. We're in, and that's what we're gonna come back to it. Also for you guys, if you want to see a sort of background, history of Scotland during the early Middle Ages, definitely check out my first video. There I'm gonna explain a lot of like background story and so on. But what you guys need to know for the High Middle Ages that the Scottish tribes, or like the Scottish crown, under the dynasty of the MacAlpines, which was the first a clan of the or the first like the family from the crown of Scotland, or Alba to be precise. And as you guys can see, this family or this dynasty, that's what we are playing with. And we're playing as King Berard MacDonald of Alba. As you guys can see, he's pretty old. He will not survive way much longer. And there's also, guys, before I forget it, for this one, we need to shortly move the webcam over here so you guys can see the characters, right? I'm gonna move myself later again to the left screen, but here, if we're gonna click on character, you guys need to see some information. You cannot, it's perfect. You can see the follower alert or the follower button, but it's not a problem because here it's only saying title claims. So that about it. But like I said, we need to sort of try to act historical and show the background story here for the Middle Ages in the Scottish Empire. Is that, like I said, the Scottish Empire is going to get to power, or is try to consolidating the different tribes, especially, the Kingdom of Alba went from the, kind of got founded through various Pictish tribes, Pictish and Scots tribes, and we are still in a sort of phase for consolidation here. And we still have to deal with Viking raids, because Viking raids and the Vikings itself were during that late, early Middle Ages and High Middle Ages still a problem for Scotland. But the Viking Age, which is also often called, which is called Viking Age because it was like during 10th, 11th century maximum. Where they were, pretty powerful, and at some point, obviously, they declined again. And for that reason, the Viking went down, but the Kingdom of England, which sort of prevailed against the Vikings over the time and sort of survived the Viking attacks and even pushed back the Vikings, were also consolidating their power. And for that reason, the English and will be not only in the Middle Ages and the High Middle Ages and also in the late Middle Ages, the main enemy from Scotland. that is due to the fact because, and this will, we will come to this rather later because it's not the time yet for, one of the first Scottish independent wars. But what you guys need to know is that England always tried to sort of invade, or not always, but like sometimes invade to England and take like the crown, Scotland, and try to get the crown from Scotland, right? Or like be the ruler de jure from Scotland. And at some point the Scottish Independence War, I think there was one before, and probably the more famous one, which was around in the 13th century, where after an invasion of England, Scotsmen struck back, and there was various very well-known battles, which is, if I remember, the Battle of Stirling and Bannockburn, where they sort of survived under William Wallace, which is one of the famous Scottish, a very famous Scottish personality during the Middle Ages, as well as Robert the Bruce. So, but yeah, we'll probably need to come to this later. But yeah, why do I, why do I come back after so much time? Mainly, the first reason is obviously because we have a new DLC, right? We have the Tours and Tournament, we have a lot of more content. I want to come back. I mean, I already said that I will come back to the game at some point eventually. But, we had various other problems or projects at the moment, so that was also a thing. And last but not least, we had, what I want to mention here, we're trying still, right? We're trying to combine historical things, but way much more open now, right? We think about the church, we think about the Viking raids still, we think about the relations between England and Scotland, we think about, we try to act like the person we are playing would act, right? With various traits. I'm just going to repeat this because after a long time I think it's time for that. And we're trying to act like it, like the ruler we're playing. And we'll see what we can do. We have a lot of new things here, which I do not know. We have a lot of new things, which we still need to watch, find out about. And also, because I was at the first start, I was not sure if we can actually continue our save file. Excuse me, guys, just because of the fact that the last big DLC, the what was it called? The court DLC was a thing that you had to restart the whole save, and because it wasn't like sort of compatible, and so we can just continue here, which is super cool. And as you guys can see, we already have some interesting things here. We have activities. Probably have more decisions now, I can imagine. Search for Caravan Western, for example. Succession. Yeah, we have a lot of things. Iberian Foothold. We have a lot of interesting things which I look forward to. And oh, we have activities here. You guys can see that? Oh shit, that's cool. Host an activity, grand wedding. Okay, these are all things I have no clue about, so we'll need to go into this over the time. And what the fuck? Okay, so they also changed the UI. The UI. Or they used some icons here so you can see more. So first of all, we're going to shortly check out what we have here. But as you guys can see, we are still playing as King Berard. I can also show you guys our family tree over here. And okay, we have much more. We are not directly under that's the problem. We're not directly we're not directly member of the first leading clan. You guys can see we're still House McAlpin, so no problem, but I can show you guys which character I used to sort of start to play the game. And this was one of the characters we played, and I think this was the character we even started with, right? King Konstantin of Elba. Yeah, as you guys can see, I have no prisoners, but we can see here. These are all the children's, right? We played as King Don. What the fuck is that? I think you can also see, do you guys also feel like you can see more? We have more. like accessories and stuff like that? Because I feel like it. I think we can't see. Yeah, these are like the other houses, but that's not what I can't click, you know. But I'm wondering if I can see the other dynasty. Oh yeah, oh, never mind. Okay, it was just, yeah, this was the founder King Konstantin of Elba, or Macrinade of Elba. We played as King Donald. Showed you a history of our dynasty. This guy was called, you know, all of these. This one is a historical figure. This one is a historical figure, and he was called the Madman. But he died very early on, as you guys can see, with 18. So we had to adapt, and we had to play as King Reagil, another son of, I think, of the Donald the Mad. Yep, I think. And then, you know, we played. Did we play as Prince Donald? I don't think so. We instantly played as Berard. And yeah, we have to play as Prince Donald next. So yeah, I think we're not gonna live too long here. Next, you know, we are patient, brave, and we're gregarious. And we have a few spells, and we are focusing on diplomacy, right? No, military, my bad. Okay. So we are, you know, King Berar was under his rule. We consolidate the power more. We try to get rid of Viking culture because we have a grudge against Vikings. And, you know, he also was, you know, witness of how Vikings raided Scotland. So that was something which was for him personally pretty harsh, and something, you know, he wanted to fight against. So what we can do, we can ask your head of faith for gold. A council position this guy wants. Not that we're gonna do this. Yeah, you guys can see, I feel like you can see more details now. That's cool. You can station men at arms regiment. What does that mean, guys? Oh, accolades. What are accolades? Accolades are honors given to knights for each. The knight who holds an accolade becomes an acclaimed knight. Oh, as they claim knight gains glory, the accolade rank of their accolade attributes increases, offering stronger bonus to the liege. When acclaimed knights die, they are replaced via accolade succession. Innovations and higher tiers allow rules to have more accolades simultaneously. So we can literally go ahead and start to create accolades. I mean, I think we definitely need to do this just because of the fact that we are, as a, you know, military ruler, sort of, you know, sort of consolidate power, right? So we're first of all gonna invite some knights. Can declare war. Yeah, we can create accolades. We're gonna do this soon. This son. Oh, he has no. Oh my goodness, he has a lot of children. We need to arrange a marriage for him. Now, as it is a second marriage, would it make sense to instantly make a huge wedding? I mean, why not? Could get a alliance with West Frontier, but I mean, maybe that, you know, that would be actually historically not too bad, because you know why? Scottish were doing a pact or an alliance with the French, which, you know, the English were super annoyed about at some point. So I think we're gonna use this, even though the age is very between. Yeah. Being inbred. Grand wedding, yep. So we're gonna probably need to spend a lot of money for the wedding, but that's fine. Can designate a guardian. Need someone obviously who's good at flying. You guys can see those helmets? That's so cool. Way much more edition now. Yeah, we're gonna use one of our own. Because we can trust those people. You can potentially negotiate an alliance with your nephew. What happened to him? Oh my goodness, he's a leaper. Why is it not working? Will not accept this. Okay, I guess. Oh, these are your niece-in-law. So this is our nephew. Yeah, let's do this. And that should do. So we got this one, right? Alliance. Then I gladly accept your betrothal proposition, your son and heir, and I'll be betrothed my daughter Stephanie. I also look forward to the promised grand wedding. Try not to disappoint me. I hope not. So I don't know. Do we need to create first a new wedding, or how does it work? Guess I don't. Oh, why are you serious? They need to be adult. I can't do this. Yeah. Oh shit! I didn't know that. Why did we also lose that many? We had like 10,000. Okay, we need to see, right? We're gonna collect some knights now. Grand tournament. Yeah, we're gonna try out both, right? So how about we're gonna, as you know, no, I'm gonna do a grand tour. I think this is something the son has to do, just because you know we're pretty old, and if we want to sort of make sure that our kingdom is stable, we're gonna do this. But I think a grand tournament could be a good thing, right? Activity invitations. You can join to the miserable king. What? Really should be a quite spectacle. Planning. Okay. I guess it was too late. My bad. But we can assign someone new, and we need someone. Yeah. Yeah, obviously. Okay, another one died. Okay. Is this guy good at... No, he's not good at military. Yeah, this guy is... Okay, he's castle. I was just Norse, so I want to make sure they are not Vikings. Any Vikings here anymore, right? Okay, so here... Earlier, you know, the control... When the control was low, it was usually... Oh, wait. An invitation to Duke Burfine Grand Tournament. Greetings, King Burfine. I'm going to organize a Grand Tournament in Chichester. We'll start with a melee. It should be quite a spectacle. Who is this guy? In Kent. Okay, he's inviting us. Planning, melee. Mock battle on horse and on foot between two teams vying to control contested field and capture opposing component for ransom. Okay, duel. Then have a celebration, the ceremony, and a conclusion. Travel time 3 months. Yeah, let's go. Let's do this. Okay, so we need to travel. Okay, now it's getting interesting, guys. Now it's actually getting interesting, guys. Okay. So how does it work? We are here, right? Entourage. 9 are in entourage. I can't choose any else, right? We need a caravan master as well. So this guy has caravans obviously to travel, right? Supply limits. So wait a second, guys. We have 5 days. Can we... No. Search for a caravan master shortly. And see... My lord, it has come to my attention that there is a rare opportunity to invest in the martyrdom of the Mearns. Which is where? Oh, it's even part of Aberdeen, which we are... My wife Leovar, which we are owning. My wife Leovar draws up the details for the business investment, and it does indeed look as if the deal could benefit their Mearns greatly if successful. I mean, 75%. Yeah, let's try it. And we get a 5% development rate. And it worked. Cool. So, guys... Fellow Caravan, exactly. As per my request, my servants have assembled 2 options for me to consider for the role of Caravan Master. Melpeter is said to be the more experienced of the 2, but Fergus is, of course, cheaper. So this guy is more... yeah, he's a traveler. You guys can see he has a +1. And I just want to see, guys, if we check in the activities. Well, oh, we have literally 2 invitations. You know, if we're gonna use this guy. So he's not specifically good. So we're gonna take in West 130. So we have, I mean, he's also not that old. So he could be even be useful. Oh my goodness. Why is he more experienced? I would take this as a military, guys, honestly. Yeah, we're gonna pay 130. That's fine. And then, I saw my wife chattering, excited to Burgflight. Listing ideas and suggestions for regalia. My metalsmith is poorly concealing her contempt, clearly annoyed at my spouse's interference. Well, she looks very... yeah, she is wounded as well as a flagellant, so... That's no prowess, okay. And as you are forging regalia, she goes on, it may as well match my grandmother's old regalia. Part of Brookflight's soul seems to be dying. Yikes. Okay, so we have this guy. Oh, he was never mind. Okay, good. Very good. Okay, so we got this. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna join, right? We should have... You may not arrive to the grand tournament in time. Oh, because they're already dead 4, right? That's shit. Yeah, so I think that's not good if we're gonna pick it up yet. So we're just gonna leave it for now. Yeah, you guys. Everyone, get in here. We need more military because we're gonna spend... Gonna bet as much of Prince don't. But... more animations. Nice. Even I can only abide so much of Prince Stone's second cold-heartedness before it just becomes too much to handle. And recently you've been getting one on my nerves more than ever. I want to get back at him for this behavior, but what form should my reprisal take? Okay, so we have a grudge against our son. Write the poem mocking all of his many failings. Yeah, whatever. I knew he was weak. When I went up to Donald, the second to give him a piece of my mind, lifting of all of his faults, he had nothing to say in his defense, and I left knowing that he had been firmly put in his place. I knew he was weak. Yes. So we got those. Now we're gonna spending this guy. Operation realized. Over here, my Lord beneficiary moists me over with a white grain. I have toiled many days and nights, and finally work is done. Present with an object wrapped in cloth, and as I lift the fabric, my eyes grow wide. An ornate regalia set of fine craftsmanship. It consists of a Latin scepter set with pieces of fluorite, a linen cloak that has been embroidered with silk thread, and a Latin cross bearing orb. What? Glory Hound. Okay, that's also something new. I mean, it ain't much, but we're gonna take it, right? Because we have not yet a regalia, so we're gonna take it anyway. Then this guy we can create. We're gonna use another one. This guy's already one, right? Yeah. Oh, now we could unlock more over here. Okay, good to know. So we have 2 of these accolades. Could declare wars. And it has happened, guys. And it has happened. You have died. King Baror of Alba's soul has finally been cast to hell at 74 years of age. He died of old age. A shameless adulterer who will be remembered for his treachery and his covetous disposition. Okay, interesting. King ascends to the throne, a charming and outgoing man. He celebrated many nobles across the realm as gracious host. I mean, that's true, right? Because I was, you know, as we earlier had this event where he was sort of, you know, annoyed about his son. I was like, hold up, is this really true? So I think we have a good host. We have someone which is, you know, compared to his father, not a military man. He's more focusing on economy. He is zealous. So we are gonna spend. Yeah, we probably also need to join the Holy War. Then we have we're trusting and we're patient. So we are, you know, rather calm. We're not really up for military fights, only if we are fighting others, right? Other religions. So otherwise, there is no focus in fighting. And instead, we're gonna, as you guys can see, we're a fortune builder. We're also an architect, so we're gonna spend a lot of our time here, because he's already 48, right? And he's good written as well as spindly. You know, the time we have left, it sounds unfortunate, but I feel like we need to call it like this, to sort of make sure that our cities and villages are gonna prosper and our economy gonna start to build up. And so we're gonna spend a lot of our money here, which we have, and we have a quite a decent amount in getting more infrastructure in villages and cities, and maybe even found new cities. We'll see how it goes. So these are the goals here. We're gonna take the throne, and we have, as always, a few things to do first, right? We need to first, obviously, spend, you know, we need to sway our archbishop, because if we're not doing this, we'll not get the support from the church, and this is something we want, obviously, especially as we are zealous. We're gonna spend a lot of time also for religious buildings, I think. To sort of make sure we do this. And can use the restore. What is this? Do we still have, by the way, do we still have... Yes, we have still the accolades. As you guys can see, we also, you know, we also have dropped the knight effectiveness, which is fine. Because we're not focusing on military. So... that's that. Then we have... I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter what we're gonna take, I think. Oh, we can't leave this for now. Then we're gonna use the lifestyle. Yeah, obviously we're focusing on more... yeah, we're gonna obviously focus on domain focus, right? My land and the people on my care or my strength. So this is literally very important for him to sort of make sure villages not only are prestige, or, you know, city... We're not only going to build infrastructure to make sort of prestige, but also sort of make sure that the whole economy itself starts to grow. And so we're going to use the domain focus here. Especially as we are already an architect and we have, you know, we need to spend less money on buildings. And also we need to, yeah, select our members. We're going to use this guy. Yeah, you know, these guys which are like already sort of... Ooh, this guy. Very good, yep. You can come in. We have not a very good steward, right? Our caravan west, but maybe we need him for other things, right? So... yeah, it's a bit unfortunate if I'm gonna take this guy, and then over here... we could use our cousin, maybe. Yeah, let's use our cousin as a council member. We have also royal courts to attend. And, you know, the first thing we're gonna do here, obviously, we're gonna spend our coin to make a grand tour through our kingdom. Yeah, a grand tour, guys. We're gonna do this. Because obviously we are now the new ruler. We need to sort of make... or show presence to our peasants and our people, and so I think it's the only good choice to make a tour for the kingdom to show that we're, you know, we're here. We're also checking up on the villagers, on the cities and the churches. So we're trying to get support from the people, especially as we are starting our rulership, right? So I would say we're gonna plan a grand tour first. Host a magnificent tour and pay a visit to your vessels and their lands. Each stop will have a 2-month duration. Anticipate the rewards from hosting a grand tour activity: county control, popular opinion, stress loss. Tour success, rewards prestige, ooh, level 1. Parochial vessel opinion, this is probably church, right? Requires when stability, decentralization. Also, you have like different vessel stances, right? Vessel stance. Yeah, you can see. This is completely new, right? Which affects opinion they have with you as their liege and with which heir they prefer as successor to the realm. So vessels in the same stance will like and dislike the same thing. Give me 1 second, guys. Right, surely. Write a message. Vessel is in. For example, all Gloryhound vessels is like when you lose wars. Every vessel stance prefers one specific heir. Upon succession, each preferred heir will get an opinion bonus. If the primary heir is not preferred, they will instead get an opinion penalty. Also, we have courtly. Oh yeah, so we have different. I can imagine that parochial is our more decentralization and peace, and so these are like typical church goers or church people. So obviously this is pretty cool, right? If we're doing certain buildings and stuff, we're probably gonna increase our opinion, right? Because you can see constructs or upgrades holdings. So this would help us out, right? Here, as courtly gives them court positions, obviously, makes sense. So we can sort of, oh, the zealots. Oh, the zealots are also important for us. So these are more of the clergy, right? Okay. So, my bad. The parochial are more like a bit religious, but more like general economy, while the zealots are more of the clergy. So these are important for us as we are also, a zealot. So I think that makes sense if we're going to support churchgoers as well as economy itself. Obviously, everything you do here is not my personal view, right? I would have done completely something different here already, but we'll need to try to act like the ruler would. So yeah, we're gonna increase opinions here. Magnificent Leech. Ooh, spicy. We run it for 10 years. Let's do it. Some events will allow especially majestic actions. Taking these earn prestige and vessel opinion both with departing from a stop and at the end of your grand tour. Intimidation tour. Taxation. Yeah, we're gonna definitely start with a majesty tour, right? This grand tour is an opportunity to show my subject I am a just, benevolent, majestic leech. That's exactly what we need. Okay, so destination selection. Ooh, nice. We can now select destinations. Cool. The locations you can pick from are displayed on the map. The further away from the previous stop your destination is, the more gold you will spend on your tour. Plan wisely to reduce costs. Visit as many vessels as possible. So obviously we'll start here, right? I think we need to definitely make sure we can. How are we gonna? Where are we gonna start, guys? Can we go up here? 33 gold. Back and forth, right? And if we go up here, 66. So we can also visit the Orkneys, I think, which is good because we also need to show some support up north. So they don't feel like, left alone. And also, we have still Viking influences up here. And with, showing our presence, I think we can make sure this is not gonna, increase that further, the Viking sympathies. Then we're gonna visit Alkult. Oh, this is very expensive. Yep. And then this one is. I'm just, watching if we have enough money, but I feel like we should have. Right? So like this, we could literally visit all of the. Yeah, this one. It's too far off. I can't visit this. So, can also change this, guys. Tour de Grand. Enjoy a whole ceremony by vessel, increasing opinion. Let's do this over here. The Northern Isle. Yeah, this one is good over here. Because we need to get control, obviously, in the north. It's this one here. A feast is good. Then over here, control is also pretty good, because it's more far away. Then, yeah, then here, we're gonna join a cultural festival. Or maybe... No, on the last stop. I think on the last stop, especially because he's one of our member, you know, one of the family members, I think it makes more sense if we're gonna do there a cultural festival. Yeah, it doesn't affect the amount of money. Okay, continue. We did this. Now we can... hold up. Now we can choose select travel option with 11 in the entourage. Our mother is also here. I mean, our wife cannot be here, obviously, because she's not that old yet. We have our cavern master, which is fine. 27 safety. Do we have dangerous roads? Oh, yeah, we can see here on the road here, guys. Coastal sea. Safety minus 27. Nice, spicy. High chance of one... Okay, there's one. Oh, over here. 4% chance of danger because we're visiting the forest. Guys, should we actually risk this? I think this is too risky. So let's drop this. And yeah, we're gonna just do one big tour on the main isle. Then hire... Ooh. Can spend a lot of money here. Mercenary guards. Is it worth it? I have no jungle, obviously. Sea danger, we're not gonna need to... Yeah, we don't really need to get over the water here. So mountaineers, I think, would make sense because we have a lot of hills, right? And then mercenary guard, just to show some presence. Yeah. Intent. You seek to distribute justice to even the pettiest of criminals within your realm. This often leads to an increase in control and just... Okay. Grand Tour. Nope. Lives is not by looking for opportunities to take altruistic actions. This often leads to an increase in popularity and piety. Zealous, generous, improvement characters may lose stress. I think we're gonna go with altruism, guys. Because we are a zealot, right? I think that makes perfect sense. And then we can modest entourage. Oh, everyone, okay. Yeah, these are very expensive, so we're gonna go with the extravagant. And see what we can achieve. We need to pay 430. Let's do it. And these are, yeah, these are the good stuff. Good stuff. So they will then go on their way, right? What is here? Oh, there was nothing in the roll. Okay. Grand Tour. A tentative start. Oh my goodness. Time has come to depart from a Grand Tour of Alba. He looks already fucked up. My crew is packed, ready, and raring to go. Our first stop will be my Marshal Duke Cafneo's castle. This guy, right? Cafneo, yep. Over here. I look forward to visiting him and seeing my realm one holding at a time. I'm certain that the kingdom of Alba's subjects will speak of benevolence for a long time to come. Next destination. I suppose we must. So give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna shortly get something to drink. And we can now also see that we're walking here. I'm wondering, can we check... Oh, no. Oh, here we can check the Grand Tour. Cool. Activity log. Departed. Oh, nice. That's cool. So you can really always check, you know, where you're going. Alright. So I guess I'll be right back. Let's see what we can find, right? Cheers, guys. To a good Saturday. Okay. What an animation. Okay, but I forgot something. Rick? Alright, guys. Streets of Moray are richly decorated for my arrival. Emma Wessel, Duke Kefnin usually awaits me. So here we are. Up for a boring, mediocre at best festival that Dullard Kefnin has had the decency to prepare. Okay, we're honest here. Thankfully I'm here to show these people the extent of my magnificence. Start. Okay. Now I can... Is this like... Gain popular leech for 10. A group of locals has taken the stage in what seems to be the longest planned sermon I have ever heard. I tried to keep my eyes open, but soon enough the piles of hay, the corner of the streets look a bit too comfortable, a bit too tempting. I must stay awake. Yeah, I must stay awake, or otherwise we're fucked. So we're not even losing stress here. I follow Duke definitely shows me the way around the festival, and now he announces as we enter the castle grounds what I expect to be a pleasant surprise. I raise my eyebrows when we find a marvelous fountain, all in white stone, with a silver pipe and copiously running with clear mead. Some people gather around it, laughing and throwing coins into the well. Let's drink all together. Yeah, definitely, we're gonna definitely do this, because we need to have good opinions with our subjects, right? So we're definitely gonna do that. And what we're also gonna do, guys, we're gonna start here. Oh, now here you can see the travel. And we can also... Yeah, very good. I also want to shortly, guys, start to get some buildings built, right? Because we need to start to spend our money. Actually, no, we're gonna first finish our trip here, right? Because I think it doesn't make sense that we're gonna build on the way while we're, you know, traveling. And also we still need to spend, or, you know, keep the money, because we don't know how much money we have to spend for the tour. Alright, look at that. I hear as I walk down the streets of Moray. My courtier, Eleonora, is pointing out what seems to be known as St. Matthew's Smith Guild. A smile quickly appears on her face. Blissful. A group of apprentices are kneeled down in front of a workbench. The master supervises the craft from the lintel of the door. Arms crossed, chin up. You'll need a bit more strength for that, son. Eleanor takes a step in her direction, completely mesmerized. These people are worth helping. Yeah, definitely gonna go for that one. Right? You gain city building, minus +10, 20. This is very helpful, especially if we're gonna start to build, right? Definitely. Here, what we have here, avaricious. I would actually go for the administration. Or what do we have here, guys? We have here guild, detailed leecher. Yeah, we're not that much at war, right? Because as you guys know, we're really focusing on war under his rulership. And I mean, I would like to help, but I just can't right now help out because we have a tour to attend to. Sitting of tapestry. Oh, the smell of freshly cooked venison. The Amorin shines during this time of the year. A bonfire has been lit in the center of the town to celebrate the victory of the brightest of stars. ascending into heaven above. Amid the reveling and drinking of spiced wine, one of the locals starts a song that all join into. Summer has arrived, loudly sing Terek, the seed is growing, and the meadow is blooming, sing Terok. Such a lovely celebration. Drink and forget, I mean... Let's drink some wine. For sure, let's get it. I have concluded my role as Moray, and now procession prepares to depart. Duke Tefnir of Moray and his court have all lined up, neatly to do my part, and with everyone present, it is time to collect tribute for bestowing him with my presence. It's time for tribute. We can... I make no demands. Yeah, let's not make demands here, right? Especially as we are the new ruler. I don't think it makes sense that we're instantly going to get the tributes, obviously, because we are trusting, patient. So we're not really focusing on getting the money fast or trying to suppress our subjects, right? So I think we're not going to do that. And instead, yeah, we'll just try to, you know, be generous, patient, and act like a true Christian right here. As we trod upon the outskirts of a little crossroads hamlet, a fearful common approaches, his eye wide with relief. Thank goodness, you must help us, good lord. My party and I exchanged dubious glances. Bandits deserters have been preying on our village for days. They have taken almost everything. It seems King Don's lands are almost lawless. King Don's? Our lands, okay. With regards, let's get the drop on these villains. Let's do this. You gained. Oh, I gained. What? Are you serious? No, I don't see anything. Grand Tour of the Northern Isle. Okay. Arrival at Duke Conley Castle and organized marked with fanfare befitted to the King of the Realm. And the locals are clearly awed by the grandeur and pomp of my escort. My vessels dutifully received me with all requisite deference. Kondla outlines the plane tour. That's Kondla, yep. Hello, Kondla. And assures me Northern Isle is so fair and fine, and the land that merely gazing on the towns and fields will be entertainment enough. Only time will tell. Let's get to it, yep. Let's see what we can find. As also, what is this here? Scales of power, power sharing. This is our son, not player. Okay, this is something we also need to address at some point. Right through the grounds, Baron of Kirkwall is brought to a sudden jolting halt as my prized horse stumbles over a rock. Though it is quick to recover, I am only momentarily thrown off balance. I can hear members of my procession snickering behind me. I feel a little embarrassed, but no, really, it isn't the animal's fault. A king is meant to give off an air of undoubtedly regularity and command the respect of all of his subjects, and this incident has thrown off my image of perfection. No, we're not gonna do this. Everyone makes mistakes. Not gonna kill the horse just because of that. If we need money, we can literally ask the head of faith for gold. One of our sons need an guardian. Yeah, we have a courtier for that. Okay. Duke Kondla has been quite of the gracious host so far, showing me his lands and possessions with pride. So I'm immediately taken aback when he starts stammering and clearly trying to draw my attention away from an apparently unremarkable door we are passing by. Are you hiding something from me, Kondla? I take advantage of this moment of stunned, shameful, guilty silence to push the door open, and I'm surprised what I find. A deposit of food, gold pieces, and general goods. What? What is this? Oh. Yeah, it's... we would have kind of said this, but honestly, to take the gold, you know, the loot from him away, I think that doesn't make any sense, as we are trying to be a good Christian as well. Or a zealous person, right? Wandering the countryside of Orkney, I happened across what seemed to be a gathering of peasants in a small hamlet. Accompanied by their proud owners, plump and healthy livestock grace, looking good enough to take a bite out of a rye as they are. The peasants occasionally bring their goods to be judged, analyzing their size and health. They seem to be holding some sort of festival, and as soon as I'm noticed, they're eager to show me the fruits of their labor. Yeah, for sure. I'll judge the contest. Ah! Got him! These guys became rival, okay. I've Consular and now my president press to report. The Consular of the and his court will have all lined up neatly. Oh, it's the same. Preserving with my presence. Nope, no demands, that's fine. As I couldn't, my host decided to take it upon him to show off his hunting prowess. If everyone is attention fixed on him, the Consular of Dyna as fails to even graze his target and much amusement of my perception. While everyone laughs, I see an opportunity to outdo my host and show everyone how a king fires an arrow. Let's try it. With my hunting by my side, a member of my party alerts me to presence of a stage just below an embankment near our location. Standing at the edge of the cliff, I should be able to pierce its heart. For skill as such as I should be easy, but not without risk. The ground appears a little unsteady. With careful footing, I should be able to slay the beast without issue. Ooh, pretty cool. Yeah, we're not gonna risk our life for that one, right? So we are visiting, now we're here, right? You guys can see. Cool, I really like how you can like follow around, you know, the tour itself, right? That is so cool. And even the the wallpapers change. So the next stop. I use a welcome word of a king at the gates of our lives, all castle in all Clut. There's little doubt the splendor of my train has made a great impression. My vessel dutiful receives me with all requisite deference. Yeah, we have a feast here, right? I think we don't have a tour or something. We have literally a feast here. So yeah, let's see what we find out. Yeah, you know, we're gaining more opinion from our vessels with this tour, I think. Oh, here we can see the stances. Cool. Oh, nice. Good to know. So we have a lot of zealous people, I think. Right? Most of the people are zealous in our... I hear they have -10. Okay, so the rest is pretty okay. I was snooping. It's this morning and emerged reluctantly into the walking world as the morning sun suddenly pierces my vision. I see a servant shuffling awkwardly around my room, unsteady as she sets my breakfast down beside me. I ask what troubles her, and even with such minimal provocation, she begins to vomit words forth. Oh, wise and kind king, these walls walk. Oh, what terrible things they say. I know so much too much of things some days. But never forgive me if I told you, but I catch can't D6 my hair. Okay, what is it? You lose. Do we ask her? Yeah, worth trying to find out. Whatever. Because obviously we are religious, right? And we wanted our vessels, you know, are trying to be religious as well. So I think that's fine. It would seem Earl has decided to put on a performance for my amusement this evening. I sit at the feast tables eagerly awaiting my entertainment when Earl Erb of Eld Kalut did on our wedding day. Truly, this is the greatest day of my life. I'm to wed to the wonderful King Donald II of Elba. I went on stage to give my hand to Earl Erb of Kalut, but I wonder, should I indulge this? How wonderful! We should, guys, we should. Can Westalize? Earl Kruslop map of Hevel of Carrick. Where is this guy? Oh, that's wait! LOL, it's actually in here! This is actually pretty decent because as you guys can see, we're missing one part of the Scottish map. Actually, as you guys need to know, we had this part of Scotland, or we did hold this part of Scotland until we had to, you know, because at some point one of our rulers had the title of Scotland as well as the title of Bohemian. As you guys can see here, we have, you know, here, right, these guys are all members of our family. And what happened was, you know, when it got shared, the empire, we didn't get this part, obviously, because it was, you know, it belonged to Bohemia, right? And so we definitely gonna, you know, pick him up, right? With low feudal obligations. So we can finally finish the borders of today's Scotland and beyond here, right? We also have Ireland, and also for those of you guys who know, who want to know, this was one, you know, was part of a conquest we did against the Vikings. That's why we have so much territory in today's Ireland. Alright. It is another evening of my stay in Earl Erb of Old Clut's home, and yet another foreign male is placed in front of me. I knock it around a little with my knife, watching as the dark, unfamiliar sauce slides around like cascading mud. Oh, what I wouldn't give for some food from the capital. Just some simple Candice fix would be fine. I could ask Earl Erb for something from back home, of course, but I risk causing offense. Yeah, we'll just try out the local food, right, to sort of get more opinion from them. Immediately has been to die for about as the chefs keep piling food high. I've noticed that my mother, near Waru, has been scarcely touching what little she puts on her plate. Though a lack of appetite would be a fine at any other time, Earl Erb of all comes to be getting insulted at a member of my entourage picking and pocking at their dishes. Eat something for for God's sake. Don't think, you know, as we are patient and trusting, I think we need to trust into our mother, and we have more trust in our mother into any subjects. Obviously, as we still try to get more opinion, but still. So, no demands, yep. Word of my rouse seems to have spread to Earldom of Carrick, as our entourage soon beset with countless serfs begging to be blessed with their old touch. I could, of course, simply sprinkle a little water blessed by myself upon them, and they would surely be satisfied, but granting them blessed coins to soothe their infected airs will keep them happy and blessed for much longer. Blessed coins? We got into the next city, guys. In Carrick. Oh, we're passing by Carrick. Yep. So we have one final tour afterwards. As when it comes to a hold of all the gates of Kilcoot Breed, the call is made for Earl Yost of Galloway to receive me. But after a time that is more than generous, not even a lowly servant appears to greet me. The call is made many times more, but we receive no answer save for the chirps of wild birds and whistled gentle winds. It's become clear that I've been turned away at the gates, and the reclusive Earl has in so doing insulted the crown. We can just loot him, but honestly I don't think... Yeah, we just need to skip this just off the fact because, you know, we don't want to mess around with our opinions of our vessels right now, I think. The Treaty of Lothian originally decorated of my arrival, and my vessel, Duke Carlman III, dutifully awaits me. I can say I'm not intrigued by the custom of this land and what Carlman has offered to me, and in exchange I shall show these people extent of my magnificence. Let's start. And also, guys, we should also get some proper clothes, right? Even with all the effort that has clearly been put into the festival, I can still notice some abandoned houses and poor materials in Lothian. When I approach the main square, I see that Duke Coleman has been surrounded by a group of kids, eagerly asking about our entourage. They immediately hide the moment they see me. I've brought this from the capital. And if anyone cares to see, I say as I show Colonel Coleman the third. The fine spear I brought with me. Magnificent, he says, as the kids come back to see it. In fact, you can keep it. Yeah, he can keep it, just because we have too many of these. And we have an axe, right? We don't need another one right now. Revelry, joy. As I enter Lothian's main square, I see a group of figures dressed as priests, singing and dancing. In its center, a half-bishop, half-chester man presiding over the crowd. Duke Carlman makes an appearance, clapping his hand in joy. Now listen, friends. As Egbert is now our bishop of fools, and his will is law, and his voice the voice of the Lord. What kind of sinful joy can we expect from him? Sure can't wait to find out. And I think we're gonna use this. Acrobats jump in colorful attires. One of them opens his mouth to catch a ball that another one throws, and the public erupts into cheers. The music soon follows. I've heard this sound before. Perhaps. Most of them sound too familiar, even from the days I can hear the peasants loudly sing along. And dance in the fields of woof woof woof. The figure decides to join in, stealing the judging balls. Get that dog. We're gonna... Yeah, you know, especially for our daughter, I think we're gonna give her the dog. Pet dog. That's good. Off in the remote corner of the festival, I find a laboratory decorated tent. The material and patterns are alien to me, so different from what I've seen back home. Its owner is stranger still, smiling at me knowingly above clasped hands. Ah, king, I believe much in your future. Come give me a coin and I'll tell you. We're not taking part into that. And we're finished here in the last tour of the column. We had a lot of good impresses over this tour, and now we're finally getting back. Your grand tour conclusion. Cool. Change by 10. Itinerant Leech. Ooh. 2,000. 300 renown. What? 25 opinion from every vessel. We visited, right? Oh my goodness, this is so good. Amazing. So guys, we're definitely gonna, yeah, the grand tournament we're not gonna hold right now, as we just finished our first tour. But yeah, I want to shortly... Can we... Oh lol, you can actually... change the clothes. Cool. We have... oh my goodness, that looks so cool. How we have high, middle, medieval... high nobility clones. This one would be good. Or do we have like a specific Western? I mean, these are more like African Orthodox. We don't have a English loaf, right? Do we? And this one is good for German sport. We're gonna just take the high. Yeah, the green one. This fits to Scotland. And then we have a cloak. Looks cool, I'm not gonna lie. Noble Carolingian cloak, Norse cloak. I think this one is already pretty decent. Or the Noble Carolingian. Yeah, this looks good. And headwear. Whoa, how cool these helmets, guys! That is amazing. We have like a specific Viking looking item? I don't think so, right? Plus I need crown, okay. Very interesting items we have here. Yeah, default is good. For great helm with torso, okay. We don't have the noble foot, right? Okay, yeah, we're gonna keep it like this. That looks pretty noble, I would say, right? That looks pretty good. So we got this finished. Yeah, now it is time to actually start to get building, right? And let's first check our own holdings, if we can do some upgrading. We don't have the battlement threat yet. So I'm wondering shortly, give me 1 second guys, what are we focusing on? We're still focusing on that one, okay. So we can just check over here really quick. Where was this? Sorry, guys. Yeah. So we can't build anything because we have built everything already. I mean, we could construct a new holding. Maybe that would be a good idea. Especially in St. Johnston itself. Yeah, we have empty holdings here. So let's actually go with Bellator, because Bellator, if you guys want to know, is today a part of the you know, of the Cairngorms National Park, one of the biggest parks in Scotland, and Bellator is part of that park, or it's a small village. And I think it's a good point to sort of start getting into the Highlands more. As you guys know, obviously in the Highlands we have Pictish tribes, and we have still, you know, during this time, obviously, we have probably more traces of Pictish people in the Highlands. Because obviously Christianity and the innovations itself went, you know, it took more time to arrive there. It was obviously also with the culture. So I think founding Bellator is a part to actually bringing the Scottish culture more into the Pictish. Even though we're not trying to, you know, as a ruler, get rid of the Pictish, right? But we're just, you know, we're zealous, so we keep to Christianity. And we're not gonna, you know, what is this? Yeah, I think this is actually pretty good because with a temple, we can show our empire, you know, that we're, you know, our zealous people that we're actually spending money for it. And this is actually, you know, that it will be actually used for that. And also, we need to check here, guys. We can... Okay, we can... Grand tournament? Yeah, not yet. Not yet. I'm actually wondering, this, how does it work here? This one has a control of 90. So the more yellow, the less control we need to get, right? Or how does this work? Well, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Yeah, it's 28. What is this? Homely, bruh. Seriously? Don't we already have a caravan master, guys? Court physician. Food taster. These are we don't. Okay. In station, I'm wondering how we could do this. Could invite more. Nice. Not really a thing, I would say, for us now. I was wondering, you know, yeah, we need to get the opinion from him as well now, as we have a good opinion towards our Archbishop here. So that's fine. But what I was wondering, guys, you know, wanted to check something. Now I forgot what I wanted to do here. God damn it. I think it was in the... Oh, we can take part in one of the activities. Okay, he's pretty far off, and yeah, he's too far off, so we're just gonna ignore this. But, you know, it was one of the decisions, I think. Yeah, commission artifact, exactly. Yep, let's do this. You know, we have a few things, but we definitely want to spend more for our, or do we? Actually, I don't think it makes too much sense. You know why? Because, you know, we are more zealous religious, and so we are rather, you know, basic, right? We're enjoying the little things. We're not focusing on, like, wealth at all. And instead want to spend our money for our people. So I think it should be time to spend money into our people's cities. Can we? We can't. Actually, I wonder, can we like upgrade anything here? We have literally nothing. Yeah, you know, earlier we would have more. But the thing is, as Gallic, you know, as Gaelic, I took the Gaelic culture again because Gaelic is like the Scottish culture. Earlier we had the Carolingian culture or one of the Central Europe, which was obviously way more far ahead. But I decided, you know, that we wanted. I'm not sure which ruler I played as, but you know, to go back to our roots as a Scottish empire in the misty highlands, and you know, we're gonna stand to our Gaelic roots, or Pictish roots, to be precise, which afterwards traversed into the Gaelic roots, Gaelic culture. I have arrived and sent to pay homage to you. Oh yeah, you guys can come in. Always. I'm also wondering, guys, as we now have more legacies. Can we have... Oh, are there like more legacies? Yeah, there are more now. Yeah, I see. These are completely new. But 50% cheaper? What? Yeah, but we're focusing definitely on more money here, guys, right? Yeah, we're going... If we can spend money, we're gonna use it for, you know, building. Yeah, Faithful Magistrate, title creation, control growth 0.2%, which is good. And we're like halfway there to get a new... We've become obese. What the hell is that? Severe? From lack of energy and pain and shortness of breath. Yikes. We're poor. Yeah, I don't think I'll be there in time. Sorry. Can't take part of it. Oh, and here we can see how many units we have to fight. For example, here. No, not really. Oh, but she has just a lot of, yeah, she has Iceland as... Yeah, but I mean, like I said, we're not going to declare war. We can literally declare war against England here. But yeah, we have a alliance with the French, so... It's also time now to hold the court, because we haven't done it yet. Alright, so what do we have? Beneficent King Don II. I am Peer, and I have traveled far to ask you for aid in righting a great injustice. The man in front of me bows deep before continuing with his well-rehearsed plea. My kinsman Prince Dual currently sits on the throne of De Hoiberbarf, but I'm the true and rightful ruler of those lands. If you aid me in pressing my claim, I shall swear fealty to you and serve you loyally until the end of my days. Yeah, we're just gonna... Like I said, we're not gonna focus on wars here. A haggard-looking peasant now stands in front of me. My lord, I beg for your help. A monster paws in the forest of Teviot Dale, killing cattle and farmers alike. Few have seen it, but the mangled remains of its poor victims leave no doubt. It's clearly a huge wolf. It's bloodthirsty as few have ever been seen. Please, send your strongest hounds and save us from its restless jaws. Yep, we're definitely gonna help out. Because... yeah, we want to obviously get more opinion towards our people as the new king. My guest Belay approached me throne with a smirk on her face and bows deeply. Greetings, Your Majesty. During my recent trip to the chiefdom of Ferrayar, I learned some fascinating tidbits about several of Chieftain's poorest subjects. I would be happy to share this with you for a price. We don't need this. Business here is done. Yeah, we did some good things here. And you know, we're not gonna spend any money in getting a better court here. maybe what we could do, we could spend, oh, this guy's excellent, nice. We could spend money if there's someone who's good at building. Bodyguard, executioner. What is the court artificer, guys? There is no one who's really focusing on building, right? Like an architect or something. Oh, there is! My bad. Anyone in here? Yeah. Use this guy. Oh, we're literally dying. We're actually dying, guys. Holy shit. We're interesting what the choice is. Yeah. Okay, we survived. We didn't die, guys. But we're one-legged. Damn. Yeah. Intrigue he's good at. Damn, guys. We actually, so I feel like we're not gonna live too long here anyway, so. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see, guys. Yeah, we're going over here because these are not really good bonuses, or not really good bonuses here at all, so. How's the world map? I haven't checked the world map so far. I really enjoy how, you know, there is more variety, you know, to the wallpapers behind, to the accessories, items, to the clothes, and so on. So this is pretty cool, I would say. And tournament hunt. Okay. These guys are still at war, man. I can't believe. I feel like he's winning, right? Yeah. At some point, I think we also need to pilgrimage if we, you know, if we live that long, right? But, you know, as the tour just passed by, I don't think it makes sense we're gonna do this just yet. One of our sons come of age. Cool, what did he get? Skilled tactician. We have also a military guy. We need to marry him. Now, so we're checking for more good alliances. This one is a pretty good alliance, I would say. Jürgen of Germany. My father, have you heard what they call you, my son? Bert says while pursing his lips. They call you King Donald the Worthy. Spectacular as it is not, it's on the lips of peasant and noble alike. Calls for celebration, I think, Barrett exclaims with a cheery tone. Guys, we actually achieved under our rulership what we wanted to achieve. The Worthy, because, you know, we're spending what we can for our people. Obviously, I mean, we have a lot of money. What the fuck was that? Oh my goodness, we just literally died once again, instantly. We played for like 20 minutes, I feel like. Yeah, 4 years, guys. I mean, he did a tour, right? So, that's okay. Okay, he died of heart failure. A conscientious man, he was renowned for his excellent skills as a steward and a ruler, right? Yeah, that's true. King Berard ascends to the throne, never caring for the word of the scriptures. Many fear Berard's rule will come to an early end as God smites him. Okay, this will sound interesting. And also, guys, we need to do various things here. First of all, we need to go to the barber. So we have a fitting hair, I think. What the... There's more possibilities for hairs, right? Use this one. Carolingian bowl cut. This one maybe? I think this one could be, but this is more of an English, right? This one would be pretty good, I would say. Actually. Yeah, this one is good. Well, I mean, we need to see. What are we? We are focusing on what? On intrigue. Okay, this sounds interesting. We are deceitful, generous, and cynical. So we are more... Yeah, definitely we need to go... What? We're focusing on martial? Oh, because we're a tough soldier. And I guess we have to do it. Nope. Yeah. And, I think we're going for the control. Or should we go for intrigue? But we're not gaining more experience from the... Now we're gonna go for the authority focus. And combine these together, you know, the cynical... I mean, the cynical is not really intrigue, right? It just tells us that it gives us more intrigue, but honestly, it does not really make sense. Then we're gonna go and assign our people, as always. The Jarl Ethelsyke over here. Then Duke Karlman. Yeah, which we visited, right? And then we need to do another tour eventually, right? Well, not yet, I think. Can I request a divorce here? Why can I not request a divorce? This is like not planned, right? This is like a random marriage. Okay, so as we are... Oh. Did we just build the shrine here? Wait, we didn't gain all of the titles here? Oh, come on. Yeah, because we have a few brothers, which are also keeping titles. Oh my goodness, I can't. Okay. I hope they spending... Yeah, you know, we could spend here, but we're not going to do that. So... Someone created a faction. Holy shit, we lost a lot of units here, guys. Holy fuck. Yeah, we definitely need to raise or spend more money into the military. We're gonna instantly pick up more units. And we should still have our caravan. Yeah, that's good. So I would say, you know, we're gonna use a... instead of doing first the tour, we're gonna spend... or should we? Not yet. No, not yet. Not yet. Actually, not yet. What? Why are we already ill? Massive boost. Okay, we are ill right now. We instantly got ill after our start. And yeah, you guys can see we have literally no prestige. We have no piety. We have literally nothing. So we are like a trash king right now. But I think with our military, we definitely need to spend... yeah, we definitely gonna... This guy's facing... Let me shortly change this up a little. We need a new antiquarian as well, but you know what I wanted to see, guys. What can we see here? Glory 100. Oh, that's the successor. This guy's 21, 20. Okay, and over here. Okay, that's not really promising. So he's a stalwart. Oh, he has travel safety. So these guys are like our acolytes, which are traveling with us. Yeah, we definitely need to spend more money, guys, into our military. As you guys can see, we're literally dropped our amount of troops by half. So, my liege, a word please. My Chancellor Duke Adam approached me during a brief lull while attending court matters. He gestured to a less populated spot in the room and I follow him there. I'm concerned about the state of Gowrie Castle. While holding a meeting in one of the rooms, we all noticed a horrific smell. It must have come from the latrine in the floor below. I implore you to consider paying to fix the neglected part of the building. Yes. Rather lose money instead of, you know, losing more money, right? But guys, this is actually crazy that we literally dropped that much money. Spicy. I actually hope we're getting out of our illness, right? Yes! Yeah, always do alliance with our brothers just because of the fact that they're not gonna try to get the title, right? For sure, guys. We need a guardian for our daughter. Newly... Also, I have factions right now. Oh, yep. Yeah, we're gonna use one of our brothers, I think. The older one, yep, Prince Donald. Lower crown authority. Tier 1, I mean... Why are you guys tilting? I mean, obviously, just because of the fact, you know, that we're not having that many units here. If we would have war, this one would not even have a stand to actually... a chance to actually get it done. So... We can transfer... Let's do this. Glad to be well again. Nice. We're not ill anymore and we have even more power. And yeah, but I'm really, you know, I'm a bit concerned, right? Oh, we can... Oh, interesting. We can use them somewhere if we want. And yeah, these are our knights. And so, Giver of Alba, Vision, I would like to betroth your sister, Serene Ain McAlpine. Queen of Poland. Accept. That's good. This is very important because we need to get good alliances if, you know, we have leeches which are trying to sort of get into weakening our empire, and we don't want this. I mean, you know, we are now a completely different person than our father, right? We are way much more deceitful. We're generous, but on the same time we're cynical. So we're, you know, balanced, but more, you know, leaning towards like a deceitful, militarily intrigue-like character, right? Especially as we are also a tough soldier and aspiring blade masters, so. And the war will soon end, and we have won. Okay, even though I didn't do anything, it's just fine. Yeah. Important, these guys. No, we're not gonna imprison him. You know, first of all, we obviously need to get back some opinion from our vassals, I would say. Yeah, it's still part of our empire, right? I was just about to say. End of war, okay. Good stuff. This one over here. 20. Oh, it's cool that, you know, it takes more time until they're actually can to yeah, declare war on you or something, right? So this is pretty decent. Yeah, those we're gonna not do now. But I would say, you know, what I think would actually make sense prestige, I mean... Or just a feast. Let's go for now. Well, murder feast. That's like the Red Wedding or something. Yeah, we're gonna do this in St. Johnston. Or... Wait. Oh, we have a gold discount if we're gonna do this there. Cool, sounds good. Yeah, we don't need to walk that far as well. No, there's not really danger on the way, but forest guide, you never know, I think. These guys, yep, that's fine. And we have a lot of speed, so... Creation. Befriend. You certainly see, guys, I was wondering which of... You know, if these guys are in the faction here. She's a faction leader, so we're gonna focus on... Yeah, okay, so... Do this. Then do this here, then do... The forest guide, yep, then... Honorary guest, yeah, we're gonna do this, but first, befriend. Then we're gonna go for her. Yeah, I think she's the only target, right, which we can befriend. I mean, he as well, so... Let's go with him. It's my brother-in-law. Yeah, fair. That's a good target. Honorary guest. An honorary, what is an honorary guest? American be hide, have an honorary when both honor death celebration is held. Central part of the event, the host will grant them prestige to this promising, but beware, it can also be a trap. Murder feast, hosts have a tendency for killing their honorary guest. Okay, yeah, we're gonna, you know, count us as we want to get some... You know what, guys, we could select her, but in the, you know, in the same side, we're gonna try to intrigue against her, maybe. That could be also a good idea, right? Because we are deceitful and cynical, so... Let's start! I suppose we must. Yeah, I guess so. Let's feast, guys. And this is, by the way, the last thing I'm gonna do for today. Some of the guests are yet to arrive, and I indulge myself with a delicious drink by the fire. Oh, I seem to have spotted some fresh quail already. I can't find Duke anywhere yet. I can't wait for him to arrive, so my plan to befriend him can finally start. And we finally got some prestige again, guys. Can't believe it. Yeah, I would like to get more, but we can't right now. So. Hire more knights, but it doesn't matter because we have only a specific amount, right? But I hope, you know, we'll get back some military as we're focusing on military here, right? For sure, guys. For sure. Going, guys. How's the feast going? What? Who the fuck is that guy? Guys, hold up, guys. What is this? Wait, did one of our brothers die? Or is he in war? The guests are gathered in a great hall, Lord, and hear them talk a lot more than they should. The mood is bright and spirits are high as the feast begins. Okay, good. Oh, that's intriguing. Did everything I could, ensuring that Earl, Aelfric and Feist would be as far from each other as possible. It was not enough, but now they have come to blows in the middle of my feast. One of my guards close to the brawl and looks to me for order to intervene. "14 months, guys. Oh my goodness, they're gaining even more troops. Taking much of the evening to get myself as close to Duke Eden and from his close. After all, the best friends are natural, and I want him to think is spontaneous." The man gently dabs at the corners of his mouth with corner salt-type glove brushing away. Arms of flaky pastry. "I just hope the next course is a bit lighter," he opines. "The whole point of a feast to provide a rich, very culinary experience, and so far this has felt more like it's trying to stuff us than excite us." Yeah. Another subject, right? We need to focus on other things. "Friend dear Lay, once again we eat, drink, and sing together. As if no time has passed since we parted last. We could have been dining in a barn, and this would still have been one of the greatest feasts I've ever been to." Cool. We need to invite her to the court. For sure, guys. And also, guys, we need to make sure that we get a new antiquarian here. The feast is starting to draw too close, and my visitors are surely expecting me to lavish a little attention on Countess Francesca, our esteemed guest of honor. Traditionally, a complimentary toast and a deep drink of spiced wine does this trick. Then again, all Francesca did was turn up. This feast was my idea. I paid for everything. I hosted everyone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This could get spicy there. Nice. Some of these got out of the faction. Very good. Yeah, very good. Patronage. Okay. Whatever. He's still going on, guys? Oh, it finished, right? Yeah, it finished. Okay. Yeah, guys, I hope you guys liked the stream so far. This. And yeah, we're gonna tomorrow continue with Age of Wonders again, I think. And then, you know, on Sunday and Monday probably Honor, or we're gonna play more Honor tomorrow. And, you know, on Monday, Age of Wonders. So we'll see. So yeah, have a good one, guys. Take care. And yeah, we'll see us tomorrow. See you around, guys.